Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Now, recently, I've been coming into content which displays a lot of people doing rather malevolent acts. And these malevolent acts contribute to what I'd like to call the disrespect hustle. Now, the disrespect hustle is essentially you making content where, as the name suggests, you disrespect other people. If you've seen people like, Neon, Jack Doherty, Johnny Somali, Xena the Witch, Natalie Reynolds, these are the type of people that I'm essentially addressing. Now, I don't like this content because at the end of the day, it's just troublesome for everyone involved. Just think about it this way. You're going about your day, getting off from your house. Well, you're getting out of your house. Get into your car won't start. You deal with that drama. You start it, then you drive to the shopping mall. You're just, going about your business, staying true to yourself, going about your day. And some douche nozzle decides to just interrupt what you're doing and just harasses you all day on camera. For what? So they could get views and make money off of your discomfort. Because that's basically what a disrespectful hustle is. Basically, you are the person that's going to be used so that I could come up. Because that's basically what the game is these days. I'm going to come up, do whatever I want to do, and decide that I will make money off of your plight, off of your pain, and off of your hurt. So there was this one particular individual, um, Neon. I'm actually going to talk about all of them, but you have this one dude named Neon. I don't really know his ethnicity, but I'm just going to say he's American, keep it simple. And he's doing the most outrageous things, just talking crazy to people, and he himself is getting checked. I believe there was one video where he was talking a whole bunch of nonsense, and a bunch of black dudes essentially showed up and took his shoes and made fun of him on video camera. Did it stop him from doing what he was doing? Nah. He kept doing the same old thing. He kept doing the same nonsense, just coming up to people, acting like a clown, acting like an idiot, and still gets more views and more people watching his content. Who's another dude? Jack Doherty. Yeah, that guy in particular, he's a scumbag. If you don't know, he started early in YouTube. I think he's in his young, I want to say, 20s now. He started by annoying Ninja. Then later on, he grows up and realizes, hey, I could still produce this type of content, annoying more people. And then he proceeds to hire, bodyguards, some, burly, big bodyguards. And he'll literally just, come up to you physically. And if you try to do something, his bodyguard will come up and try to, be physically intimidating. Now, he starts the confrontation. But because he has the money and that content generates him the money, he can hire a bodyguard to come mess with folks. Okay? Here's another one. Johnny Somali. Another one of these doofuses. He's out there in Japan, and what does he do? He harasses Japanese people. He does this repeatedly to the point where people respond back, particularly Japanese folks, as well as other Asians, and they, physically harass him. You know what happens? His content is, still in the air, but more people watch him, more people subscribe to him, more people follow him. So he continues to keep doing the same thing to the point where he goes into jail in Japan and essentially is there for a while, to the point where he's going to eventually have to stay in there. But I heard he's out. I could be wrong, but the fact remains is that he's a doofus. Zaina the Witch. This is a lady. I shouldn't even call her a lady, just a scumbag in general. She recently was in a Uber car where she had what did she do? She was basically messing with an older man just doing his job. Now once again, you're just going about your day. You're doing your ride share. You're trying to help people get to their destination, and they're using you as content so they can get on their come up. So Xena, as well as her, I think, camera woman, they're being hostile to this person, right? And she's telling them, hey, you know what? I want you to, stop this car. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Pick up my bags, yada, yada, this, that, and the third. And the camera woman, she even steals the old guy's phone and throws it out the car. And for what? Because they can make some money. But once again, this is a generation of savages. Another person, and this is the last one. I don't know too much about this chick, but there's this chick called Natalie Reynolds. And this woman apparently used to be one of Jack Doherty's girls who does, OF. And she's been doing a lot of unsanitary things, such as going to a gym, wearing, or should I say, having body paint on, looking like she has real clothes on. And I'm sure you could imagine how that's like. Very unsanitary and very disgusting. But why is all of this happening? Okay, why is it that all of these people are producing this type of content and getting more people to follow them? And it's very simple. And I said this before, I said this again. Marketplace dynamics. If you create a culture where people are left to their own devices to do whatever the heck they want to do and make a living for themselves, well, guess what? This is the culture is going to produce. Now, I'm not anti-business because, once again, I'm the person who always promotes people to, do a hustle so they could eventually start a business. Okay. But one thing I always let people know is that you never become dogmatic about an idea. So I know the pros and cons of having and doing a business. Okay. This here is the negative side effect of doing business. Why? Because you're on the negative tail end of how things are done, and those people are profiting. The craziest one I heard as an example, it came from a YouTuber named Jamari. He was talking about how there was a guy, I believe in Germany or England, I forgot, who literally dumped feces mixed with a whole bunch of other ingredients on a random person in the train. You're going about your day and someone is literally committing a crime like that on you. And for what? For views. But guess what? That's the business game. And this speaks to a larger problem because I believe in using any tool to get your success. So social media, I believe that's perfectly fine to make money off of social media. But that shouldn't be your main source. However, if people don't have the options or aren't given the options, okay, to do that, then for that reasoning, they're going to pick that option. You have many people like OF, right? People say, oh, women, they shouldn't sexualize their bodies, yada, yada, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. I say, you know what? If you want to do OF, cool. Just know what the repercussions are, what the positives are, and go right ahead. And you know why I say that? Because those same people who talk about those women shouldn't do that, they don't have any other option to give them. And I'm saying them in particular. So you say women shouldn't do that. Here's my question. For the women who do that, do you have an option for them to make that type of money? You have a chick, she starts doing OF, she start making like 10K a month. Do you have an option for her to transition out of that and make some equivalent, if not more money than that? Oh, you don't? Okay, so like many people talk about useless degrees, you're giving a lot of useless advice. And this disruptive culture that's happening, well, in terms of the disruptive hustle, is going to keep happening and it's only going to increase. So that is all I got to say in regards to this, phenomenon with the disrespectful hustle. It's going to continue on. You want to stay safe from these type of people, and I hope you enjoyed the vid. Have a good day. Bye.